My name is Dr. Gary Phillips, and we live in California, and we just finished building our dream home, a Dawson model in the enclave at Addison Creek Crossing. Growing up in California and Los Angeles, there is not a lot of good, high-quality builders that are affordable. Here, our realtor bought a Simmons home, built a Simmons home, and I loved it so much that I said, I'd like to design a home. This one is actually for one of our daughters. So we built this one in Broken Arrow at Spring Creek, and that was our introduction to Simmons building in July of 2021. This was our first Simmons home, and this began the love affair with Simmons quality building. Greg and Lonnie's family business of 30 years. Yeah, incredible. Yeah, so after 2021, we built two sister homes identical in the enclave. They were Macklemore Premiers. They were identical sister properties, kitty corner, and we built those from scratch. This was right after COVID, so it took a little longer, but no worries. Beautiful properties. They were investment properties. When we encountered First United Bank with Candace Randolph and the Swift team, with the home in Spring Creek, that was our first one in 2021. It was wonderful. The rate was great. The incentives for covering closing costs was wonderful. Plus, it's a family like Christian bank, and we just love the fact that it was very customer success oriented. So Candace and I became great friends, and she just took care of us. It was a great relationship. Candace, every time I've come into town, we go out to lunch in the Rose District and have sushi. So they've been incredible. Candace and her whole team have been incredible. So Lori Potts and Cassidy, who's new there, Cassidy Murphy, but Lori, angelic, wonderful, godly woman. I had the design experience with her when we designed the two enclave properties, and actually with Spring Creek as well, because she's been here for over 20 years, right? I think the design center, beautiful, like a model home. All the amenities that we chose tastefully, in accordance with, my daughter was here with me. My wife couldn't come, but my daughter was here with me, Chantel, our older daughter. And, they're fashionistas. I mean, they are just meticulous. I'm a great designer. I love, interior design, but my wife is great as well. But our daughter, was here my daughter, Chantel, me, and Lori. And each of the selections, the tile in the showers, the quartz on the countertops, the sinks, the fixtures, all the pendant lighting, all the cabinetry, it was easy for us to make upgrades. And we know we had a certain amount that we can upgrade with without paying out of pocket, but then we wanted to just basically go all out. We wanted this to be all of the beautiful amenities that Simmons offers, and so we put that into the gold Delta fixtures and the black hinges and doorknobs, and just beautiful. It came out spectacular. Flooring, just the quality is amazing. So we designed it as if it would be. We originally designed it as if we were going to move here. We were going to retire here. But because of our daughters, we want to be close to them. We just thought we're going to keep it as a family Airbnb, for free, when we come to Tulsa, because we want to be close to the grandkids when that happens. And plus the weather in Southern California, you can't beat it. It's just that I love the Oklahoma people. We love Oklahoma for all its beauty and culture, and the people here, and the quality of building is unsurpassed. What stands out was the fact that it's an all brick construction. We bullnosed and arched all the hallways. Those were little design features. We love that. We've done that in our house. The flooring, the luxury vinyl plank flooring, the quartz countertops, the Calcutta marble with gold inlay to match the fixtures and the faucets. Spectacular. The schluters in the showers, and the way that the tile is all finished, and it wrapped up together. And we used some wood, like the ash, along with white cabinetry in the kitchen, and we did a lot of the upgrades in the living room, the fireplace, and all the wainscoting. It just came out spectacular. It came out spectacular. Added those windows that go out between at the side of the fireplace, and the drawers, those pullouts and the hardware, and just everything, just beautiful. The way they construct the energy efficient home. I'm a smart home builder. The quality is unsurpassed. Venting soffits, energy efficient appliances. They put a tankless water heater, a Navian, the same one we have in our home in California, whereas in the past all of the homes have been storage water heaters. So making those little smart energy efficient upgrades, really appreciate. I mean, as a smart home enthusiast, all about energy efficiency in all the appliances and all the Energy Star appliances that Simmons puts in, all the lighting, recessed energy efficient, LED lighting, just everything, smart locks. I'm crazy about that stuff. But, the fact that there were options, I really didn't mind about the money so much, because we just wanted to make it somewhere where we would retire. So we built it as a retirement home. So what I really appreciated from the beginning was the communication between me, the builder, my wife and I, and the construction process. Now, the fact that our first home was built during COVID, so it took 11 months, when I know the process is typically 6 to 8. And so that didn't bother us, but being the other things that we're in California, we're not here. We can't drive by and see it, as it's being built, which I would have done. I would have driven over like every couple of days and taken pictures, because I'm crazy like that. But the fact that we had communication from the superintendents, and that they identified one superintendent to be the lead communicator, really love that. Excellent point person. Simmons to buyer. That's incredibly important. I think that's something that has separated Simmons from other builders across the country, because when you have a dedicated owner's advocate, it's like an owner's advocate, where they're just giving you updates. Because being across 3,000 miles away, you're wondering what's going on this week. So they do what they call milestone communication. So every time there's a milestone, hey, we poured the slab today, great news. Hey, we did the framing today, great news. So those big milestones were really comforting to us. They were comforting to us. So yeah, it was the communication that made the difference. I worked with Joe Yaffe for the Enclave properties. All of the Simmons people are like family. Joe was fantastic. He actually took us, my daughter and I, when my daughter was thinking of building here. We met Patrick. Joe introduced us to Patrick. Patrick showed our daughter one of the River Creek homes in consideration of her possible building here in the future. And so that was really nice. We got a chance to, have her be led through what makes Simmons building and Simmons construction unique. Why a Simmons home. It was really nice to hear it all again and be taken through that process and, understand why. I mean, post-tension foundations, soffitted, completely sealed and soffitted, vented attic ventilation, the dormers, all the vents, that kind of energy efficiency, that's done in the million-plus homes in Los Angeles. That's not done in the 250, 350, 450 homes. So the design elements that went into the Simmons homes that we built for the last 6 years are multi-million-dollar design elements at 1/4 the price. That's a no-brainer. Money aside, if you're interested in building a quality home, whether it's for investment or for your own family's living, and you can have the finest materials for 1/4 of the price than what we built in California. I am honored and blessed to have been working with the Simmons family. I mean, it tears me up because, everybody has just been like family. So I really, when I heard the story from Lori that the Simmons family's been building for like 30 years, him and Lonnie, and 300 homes a year, for the last 20 plus 30 years, it's like 9 to 10,000 homes. That's a lot of homes. The quality and the craftsmanship and the family approach. This is a family business. I like doing business, my wife and I, with no matter the size of the business or what the product or service is, with family businesses. And we felt at home like family.